We desire to go to Jerusalem because in the scriptures 3 times in the year you are supposed to be able to go on a pilgrimage to Jerusalem to pay your respects unto God. Why do they not want us to go to Jerusalem to take off? Our fathers in former times went in multitude unto Jerusalem. Who is it that desires that we not go to Jerusalem to pay our respects unto the omnipotent God?
Spiritually oppressing all my people like Malachi 3:8, pass the plate, let's teach. Read the whole chapter, you pastors, it's like Hosea 4:6, don't forget now teach. Ezekiel 8:14, they weep for who? Who's that? The cross is a lower T for that deity. Do your research. Jeremiah 23:27. Forgot his name for Lord, sharpen my sword for the kneel to the floor, say no more repent. Y'all gotta repent. Luke 1:5, the course was Abijah. 1 Chron 24 verse 10. Ha! Now I know the birth of the Messiah. Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 1 though. Mentally enslaving all my people like fair. Stealing from Yahuwah, oppressing my people fair. Walk up in the church, tell the pastor like fair. Let him go. Mentally enslaving all my people like fair. Stealing from Yahuwah, oppressing my people fair. Walk up in the church, tell the pastor like Pharaoh. Let's go. Leviticus 11, still people eating swine. Isaiah 65 verse 4, no swine. Isaiah 66 verse 3, no swine. Okay. Oh, you gonna need the New Testament, right? Matthew 5:17 through 19, listen. 2 John verse 6, this love I listen. Romans 2:13, now what? Who said? Yeah, I said that. Read Exodus so we can exit this. Sage our boys here, chillin', drippin', spiritual. Oppressing my people, wondering 40 years. Yahuwah is my savior and king, now listen. Yahusha means the father is salvation. John 3:18, you see why believe. Mentally enslaving all my people like fair. Say what? Stealing from Yahuwah, oppressing my people fair. Can't walk up in the church, tell the pastor like fair. Straight up. Mentally enslaving all my people like fair. What? Stealing from Yahuwah, oppressing my people fair. Walk up in the church, tell the pastor like Pharaoh. Let's go. You gotta have faith, but according to the Romans 9:1-5, why you lie? My flesh is of Yasharel, you better tell. ASAP, man. Psalms 83, crafty counsel I see. Got us working on Shabbat, on Sunday preaching. Psalms 91, in him I trust Yahuwah. Yeah. Okay, Deuteronomy 28, it all relates. Atlantic slave trade back in Egypt now. 2 Kings 17, 5-19. Continue to read though. Romans 11, don't boast up, listen. As we return, this fire burns in me. Yeah, Baruch atah Yahuwah Avinu, translate that. Hebrew, I mean.
But if the trumpet does blow, we are concerned and we are troubled. But let all the inhabitants of the world know we're not afraid. Stay in your places. Do not leave the village of peace.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, Zion.
Hope y'all had a blessed Shabbat.
All praise to the Most High for another Sabbath. Ours was crazy.
Man, it was.
Man, I do not like when the Sabbath start off busy, hectic, unexpected.
Yeah, a lot
calls,
going on. Yeah, it's just
business, just, man, I mean, I know we got grace, but I don't like that. I like a slow, quiet Sabbath where we can rest, read scriptures, watch videos, and just be with the family. But all praise to the Most High. Anyway, we got to push through whatever come our way. Whatever come upon thee, take cheerfully. And be patient when thou art brought to a low estate.
Yeah, exactly. What we want to start off with?
We can get right into... We can get into the stuff that we're not going to do. We're not going to pull clips, but we're just going to talk about what's been going on in Babylon. Let's start with the foolishness. Get that out the way. Y'all know, I don't even understand why, outside of money, possibly. But your uncle, man, he was out there with his butt cheek showing and throwing bows with the white boy.
Yeah, that was
Iron Mike Tyson.
Wait, I mean, you gotta know it was for the money, you know.
I figure it had to be for some money because I don't understand. Did you see my man with his cheeks out?
Yeah. They got a couple of videos with his cheeks out. I mean, people that made
Kissed the dude
videos.
on the cheek.
Cool.
Some other black guy with a suit on, like before he went in the ring or after or something.
Oh yeah. What up, Shalom, Araya, Shalom, Lenzel.
Shalom,
Appreciate
brother.
y'all being here.
Y'all saw y'all boy Mike decided at 58 he was gonna have another fight with his butt cheeks hanging out.
Hey, Lenzel said that ass shot was intentional. It had to be, man. I'm like, why is he showing his ass? That ain't the only place he showed his ass. He was doing something, man. He was training. And he was just walking around with his ass cheeks out.
Yeah, I saw that too. I don't know if Mike needs some attention, if this was a ritual and it was time for him to pay the piper. I don't know what was going on. But
Man.
he had on the clip I saw, he had on like a leather jacket and then drawers with the butt cheeks cut out. And I'm like, what's the point in this?
Right. I mean, and then you got people talking about the fight. I'm watching the fight. They paid for the fight, who got the fight, all that stuff. Man, all you got to do is wait till the next day. You can see all the madness, man. All the madness be on Facebook, TikTok. It be everywhere, man. You ain't got to spend your money on that nonsense. It's just, man.
I don't know what's wrong with Jake. I really don't get that. Like you said, outside of money at his age, even though I think, can we say how good Mike looked?
Yeah, he do look good. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
He's
58. To be 58 years old in that type of shape, and to be, I don't know, but I mean, it's like, man, when you start getting older, man, you start losing your balance. I mean, things start changing.
You ain't as light on your feet.
Exactly right. I mean, like, you can't do a lot of.
It actually hurt.
Right.
You might be sore the next day.
Exactly. I'm telling y'all, man, this is from experience. You know, I was a very, very well. I could say I'm still a athletic guy. You know, I still can do a lot of stuff that I used to do, that I did back in the past. Excuse me, but man, 58 years old, man, it's like you almost there, man.
Right. It's okay to just eat healthy, stay in shape, and go on to sit down and enjoy the grandbabies. You ain't got to be out here fighting white boys in their 20s.
Right, but Tyson, I think he felt like he needed that 20 million. Cause that's what I heard.
That's how much?
That's what I heard he got was 20 million.
Maybe.
I mean, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but
I don't know how much he got paid, but I know he probably did need the money because they say back in the day Robin Givens took a lot of his money, so maybe.
Hey, that probably was another reason why he was showing his ass cheeks and
just
got that all out.
Man,
yeah, that's.
If that butt cheek shot was a clear example of our people willing to do anything for money.
Yeah.
Because our men, and I know this by experience, our men don't play when it comes to their butt cheeks.
Right,
They don't want
exactly,
nobody
yeah.
touching.
I don't want nobody seeing my ass cheeks all out.
Seeing, touching, getting close to it. Our men are very guarded when it comes to their rear end.
Right, Orion said, yeah, his legs was like, I ain't here, bro.
Yeah, we saw him sitting. I saw a shot of him sitting on the ring, you know, just sitting like he had got knocked out and was just sitting there for a minute just thinking about, you know how that look, you just thinking about your decisions you made in life, like, what am I doing here?
Right, okay, Orion said, yep, it was 20 mil. It was 20 mil. And then he said, Orion said humiliation ritual.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looked like, one of them. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
You got the man all in his bikini drawers and, come on, man.
Yeah, that's the
Nobody
Greeks
wants to
for
see
you,
that,
because
man.
I'm like, why
Yeah.
on earth do you got to, even the swimmers, the gymnasts, the outfits that they wear, it's like, god damn, it's so tight. You can see every
And
crack
revealing,
and crevice.
exactly, yeah.
Like this is the Grecians. Ugh.
Yep, all the gymnastics, all that, the
Yeah,
women and
even
all
the
that stuff,
gymnastics,
yeah.
they outfits is crazy.
Yeah.
Now, to me, baseball ain't too bad. Basketball, but some of the sports, the little outfits they wear, and I'm like, and then the white boy, he have his cheeks out.
No, nope.
So why did Tyson have to have his cheeks out?
Nope.
But anyway, so what else? Everybody was talking about that. You know what else show people talking about?
What's that?
Black Friday.
Oh my goodness, man.
What
Yeah, they
the
start.
oppressor got for you to buy?
Man, they starting with that stuff, man. They even put their Christmas trees up right now.
The chitlins you was telling me about.
Oh yeah, man. I got on Facebook and some of my family members, they was talking about how you can get this good deal on these chitlins. Well, I call them shitlins because it ain't nothing but doo-doo. people eating doo-doo, man. It's actually, you know, a place where doo-doo flow out of.
Yes.
And it's a pig too at that.
No matter how good you clean it.
Yeah, right. I've never smelled chitlins that smell good. They always smell like boo-boo. For real. It's like,
hey.
yeah, the whole house. The whole house, like somebody dookied in the back.
The whole house. The
Blew
house
it out.
hot because you boiling them. Hot dookie. Because when I was a kid, we went to, y'all, everybody know the one Big Mouth auntie. And my auntie, she would host a lot for Thanksgiving and Christmas. And her husband was the only one that would eat them. And they would cook them just for him. And when I would go in, I'm like, okay, they making the chitterlings. And the smell would be there. And I'm just like, but I didn't grow up in a family who pushed it on us. Like my parents didn't eat them. So it wasn't a thing. I know I probably tasted it once in my life. I feel like I did. But it wasn't something that I grew up eating or had to eat or nothing like that. So it's literally slave food.
Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. And this is the honest God truth. When I ate chitlins, it was like I felt like I was doing wrong. Like this is wrong. Like I ain't supposed to be eating these chitlins. This stuff, you know what I'm saying? I just had a feeling
That was your
that
spirit.
it was, and I'm like, you know, I ain't trying to gas up nothing or anything like that, but it
Right.
was just, I didn't feel right. None time I ate chitlins because I always be like, man, I ain't eating no chitlins no more. The hell with these, man. It's not right.
It ain't about gassing up. Even in our ignorance, the Most High, His Spirit was still
Right,
there.
yeah.
And that was your spirit, because even me, in my ignorance, mind you, I'm a kid. But I always felt like it wasn't something that I wanted to eat or desired to eat, even though it would be a pot of them there. And I remember feeling like I had them at one point in my life, like tasted one and was like, this ain't for me. But I know for sure I ate a barbecue pickled pig feet, like not the whole thing, but I like tasted a piece at somebody's house, and they told me, you know, I should taste it. It was good, and I'm like you. I ate it, and I'm like, this ain't for me. This ain't something that I need to be eating.
Well, I agree with you as far as, you know what I'm saying, the Most High trying to tell us, because I was in prison, and, you know, a lot of dudes just telling, man, you shouldn't eat that pork, man. You know, that pork gonna kill you, all this, and I'm like, man, the hell with y'all. I eat the goddamn pig from the rooter to the tutor. The whole, and I was like, you know, like, man, the hell with y'all, man. Y'all gonna give me something to eat to replace this meal or whatever? All right, then. Leave me alone about my pork or whatever. That's how I was about it. And there's a lot of people like this to this day. You know what I'm saying? You can show them all kind of evidence and how nasty that pig is and how it's a garbage disposal and all that, man. But they will not listen. They will not listen.
Stiff neck.
Yeah, exactly.
But we
man.
thank the Most High for putting His Spirit on us, even in our ignorance, even back when we celebrated the holidays, when our parents had us out here wilding, celebrating these holidays and keeping us from committing sin on top of sin.
Exactly, right.
Plus eating the abomination.
Right, plus the holidays and just like you said, sin on top of sin.
Yeah, the ham.
Yeah.
And all of that, the different parts of the pig. You got the chitlins, you got the ham. Some of our people was putting pieces of pig meat in the greens and the string beans and potatoes. Just,
ham hocks.
Just all kind of pig on the menu.
Yeah, but they getting ready for that holiday, man.
Yeah.
Black Friday. You know, Christmas, that's coming up, man.
Yeah,
and
I seen a post that said, don't play with your job calling off, because this that check right before Black Friday. You don't want to play with your money because you got to get. And then I was even seeing posts where people were saying, you know, for us for Black Friday, everybody got TVs. We don't need no TVs. Can y'all do groceries or something else? Like, you know, we don't need TVs. Who ain't got a big flat screen somewhere?
And this is the time of year where people just break themselves. It's like, man, but as many Christmases that we went by, and we was, you know what I'm saying, we was sitting straight.
We was low key with it. We
right.
Even when we did celebrate Christmas, we didn't go out of our way and like break ourselves and put ourselves in debt. For our one son, by the time we had our second child together, we wasn't even celebrating holidays no more. But yeah, we wasn't that type. We wasn't finna. And I think we told the story before. We had lived in an apartment, and they put a sign up on the door and said, "We know the holiday season's coming. Don't forget, you still better pay your rent. Don't think that
like you niggas, you poor niggas, y'all better not forget to pay y'all rent, right? We know y'all poor." And we know y'all dummies gonna go out there and goddamn celebrate our holiday, but you better pay your rent or we're gonna throw your ass out head first.
Our people would prioritize buying gifts because of that pressure in society, and their children with the oppressor teach you to not only indulge in these holidays and give your spirit to this wickedness, but also the money.
Yeah.
You know, all of the holidays boil down to some type of idolatry and money. You know,
exactly,
money for the oppressor. But yeah, so they put that note in the apartment building. Everybody need to make sure you pay your rent, even though you Christmas shopping. But yeah, we didn't get caught up in it like that. And all praise to the Most High for completely bringing us out of it.
Right, exactly.
You got a comment?
Let me see.
So this that time of year, y'all, where us brews, we kind of go through it because they all with their holidays and we getting ready and doing this and that, and families getting together and shaming you because you ain't coming and you still one of them Hebrew Israelites.
Well, you know, it's the good thing about it. We ain't gonna be we ain't gonna be in America, and they don't celebrate Thanksgiving here. Now Christmas. Some of these people, they celebrate it down here. But Thanksgiving, though, they don't, I don't even think they even know about it.
No, they don't do Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Halloween, they didn't.
No, hell no.
Thanksgiving, Christmas.
Valentine's.
Yeah.
They don't do Mother's Day neither, do they? Or Father's Day? They don't do that shit down here.
Because we was here.
Right. It's a lot of stuff they don't do.
They got their own, like, you know, cultural days or whatever.
Right.
Christmas is something, but it ain't nowhere near on the level that America do. But that's all right.
No.
We just hide in the crib that day. Don't come out, so we ain't got to worry about it.
Exactly.
But we did go to the mall Thursday, and they had the Christmas decorations up.
Yeah, they did. They did.
Because baby girl was all looking at them.
Yeah.
Girl, turn your head.
Like, man, they just keep on with it everywhere. They push that stuff. What else going
Yeah,
on? Let's
but
get-
that's about it as far as different things going on in Babylon that we don't have clips for. Now we got a couple clips that we want to get into, y'all. I don't know where you want to start.
well, let's get it.
You want to start with your boy?
Orange man.
Start with your boy.
We can start with the orange man. Okay, yeah. This is something that we can get into because it's getting close as far as this man supposedly getting into office.
Yeah.
I mean,
President-elect.
he might not make it. I'm telling y'all, man, he might not make it, and it's just my opinion. No prophecy or anything like
Right,
this.
right.
It's just my opinion and how the world is going and how we know it's people in high places
Yeah.
that's got control of this earth. And a lot of people, he trying to expose or he trying to get his payback on them. So, that might be his ass. That might be his ass. But we're going to get into this video of him.
Talking big-ish.
Yeah, he talking big stuff. I ain't seen this video, so this is going to be our first time seeing it. We're going to see it together, y'all. So, without further ado, let's go on and get to this video. Y'all know we'll be right back.
If a country tells me, sir, we like you very much, but we're going to no longer adhere to being in the reserve currency, we're not going to salute the dollar anymore, I'll say that's okay. And you're going to pay a 100% tariff on everything you sell into the United States. And we love your product. I hope you sell a lot of it into the United States, but you're going to pay 100% tariff. He will then follow it up by saying, sir, it would be an honor to stay with the reserve currency. That will be like just playing. That's not even chess, that's checkers. But you don't have other, listen to this, you don't have other people that can talk that way.
Man, this dude gone.
He is so arrogant. You want to go first?
No, yeah, go ahead. You go.
So basically, Trump was interviewed about BRICS, the BRICS nations, the BRICS currency, and their dominance over the dollar, or them climbing their way to the top to be more dominant than the dollar. And this is basically Trump threatening them to say, you got a comment?
No, he just arrived just saying, yep.
Basically Trump is this is a threat. This is a threat to anybody who wants to have the thought of backing or supporting a currency that's not the dollar. The penalty is tariffs, like he said. Your get down or lay down. Let me put it in real nigga terms.
Right.
These other countries need to get down with the dollar, or they're going to lay down, and from what he's saying, lay down economically. We're going to make sure that your economy goes to nothing if you think you're going to boss up and have another currency and support another currency and have talks about that currency being more powerful than the dollar. Oh no, the pride of thy heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks. This is the arrogance and pride of Esau.
I mean, and then too, Putin and China, North Korea, Iran, they not finna let Trump words scare them.
Right.
Because of tariffs or whatnot. These people are getting prepared to go to war. Because we know, if these tariffs don't work, then America going to war.
Yes.
They not finna just take this land down. They gonna scratch, bite, punch, all that, shoot some shit up. Y'all already know they come back their ass.
Hey, in the words of your brother, if the fight get tight,
you must bite.
you must bite. America, they're willing to do whatever to stay on
Right.
top, to keep their currency as number one. They want world dominance, and who wouldn't? To be honest, we
Right.
want it.
Right.
We're patiently waiting for
Right.
the kingdom.
But we know what the prophecies is.
Oh yes.
You know, these white folks who save America, we Trump go save America, all that. They don't believe in the prophecies.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking about how you be always saying them say the well, mother effers. the MAGA people are brainwashed, holding on to hope.
And some of the mega people is some of our people too.
Yeah, you got
They want America to keep going, you know.
because they have stuff.
And what is that? They antichrist.
Yeah.
If you don't want America to go down, then you antichrist. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's what.
And how can you say that you believe in the scriptures
Exactly.
when the scriptures tell you that what she did, give to her double?
Give it a double, exactly.
And then even the scriptures that go into how we gonna sell their children and dash their little ones against the rocks or something like that. I can't call the scripture right now, but basically you gonna get what you put out, and then the scripture goes into double.
Right, exactly. Arad, he got a comment. He said, y'all heard about him supposedly giving white folks reparations for
Yeah.
discrimination at these colleges. No, man, this is my first time hearing this. I ain't heard about that.
When I heard about it, I just laughed. I just laughed when I heard about it. I was just like almost like that's to be expected, right? You gonna look out for your own people best
Exactly.
you can. I know we feel the same. It's not shocking to me because the Most High said, "Ain't no man gonna buy us or redeem us." Ain't they're not gonna give us the kingdom. The Most High said the saints gonna take the kingdom
Yep.
and
Yeah,
possess
right,
the kingdom
exactly.
forever and ever
And
for
forever,
even
ever. Yeah,
So
right.
they're not gonna give us anything. Hey, right now, and I know Trump is against this, but right now they are printing money to help their fellow Edomite brethren in Ukraine. They're drowning this country to help their brothers. So
Yeah.
I heard about it, and I got a good chuckle out of it.
I mean, it's gonna be it's gonna be a sight to see once this man get in the office.
Yeah.
If he make it now,
Yeah.
if
Yeah,
he make
is.
it.
It is because you got a portion. Go ahead, don't lose your thought.
No, I was just finna say, you know, even some of his white counterparts or whatever, you know, they even think he ain't gonna make it. You know?
Tucker.
Tucker,
Remember
yeah,
Tucker?
you're right. We went over there. We had did a live with Tucker,
Yeah.
you know, saying that they might try to, you know, do him in.
Mm-hmm.
But Araya said, China said, we're going to make all the Walmarts and box stores empty. LOL. Hey, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be a sight to see, just like I said, man. You know, we gotta prepare ourselves, you know what I'm saying? Mentally, really, you know, and spiritually. We really got to
Right.
prepare ourselves and keep these commandments, because these goddamn devils, man, they going at it with each other. You already know the Most High say he gonna turn Egyptian, you know, on Egyptian. They gonna be
Yeah.
fighting each other. So
Yeah, plus, you know, he told us that Babylon was going to fall, or Babylon is falling, and that the nations and the merchants are going to look from afar off, bewailing for her. So that means, the way I take it, in my humble understanding, that the other nations going to be straight, and they're going to be looking over at the destruction from afar off, crying for her, because, you know, they can't hit no more licks. So that threat that China said, I can believe it, because all you gotta do is look at your tags, look at your clothes, look at the stuff you buy, look at the packaging. Nothing is made over here no more. And a lot of these white people have been screaming about that for decades. They're not making anything anymore. America do some goofy stuff. They'll take apples from America, ship them to China to be processed, and then send them back over here to sell the apple juice or whatever. And I'm like,
that don't make no sense.
I don't get that, but I'm not a expert in trade and commerce either. But common sense tells me that ain't the smartest thing to do.
No.
But maybe it's cheaper rather than have your people here to process the goods. Because y'all know American citizens want more than what you could pay the 13 cents a day for some of the heathen nations. So it's definitely going to be interesting. But this clip just showed that there's a lot of people, for one, who doubt, who has been doubting, because the BRICS nations have been establishing themselves over years. They have Trump's attention. So they have America's attention, and you have the American president-elect talking about it, that there ain't gonna be no BRICS nations once I get in the White House, because if anybody think they're gonna do any business with BRICS and y'all little funky currency gonna dominate the dollar, it's gonna be hell to pay for you and your country and your citizens. So I thought that was pretty interesting just to see, what tip Trump seemed like he coming out swinging aggressively.
All right. I got Germany's foreign ambassador said early this week that Europe needs to counterattack America first. With Europe united, hold on, they about to cast away the whore. And that's scripture right there. You know what I'm saying? The 10 whores going to turn against the whore. Right? So, that's what I'm saying, man. It's just so many prophecies that got to be fulfilled, and man, I'm waiting patiently for it. I mean, I ain't gonna say I can't wait, but I get what
we
anticipating it.
We are anxious to see the Most High's works, because his works are wondrous, magnificent. They're amazing to see him do what he do. He's poetic. So it's fascinating to sit back and watch him work. Even in something like the storm, the rain. It rained all day today.
Right.
And just to see that. So I get what you're saying. It's like, wow, how the Most High gonna do this? But I don't want to forget my comment. What you just said reminds me of that Brexit stuff that happened a couple years ago.
I know. Yeah, I remember.
As far as the European nations, a nation divided against itself cannot stand. In a nutshell.
Right.
Is where my mind is going with your comment. Like, okay, they're having issues within the European nations. They definitely having issues with America. They're not on one accord. And then a lot of their evil deeds that they did in the dark are coming to light.
It's coming to light. You're right about that. We got a comment from Brother Lindsay. He said, y'all seen the movie trailer Paradise, where a black Secret Service agent is suspected of unaliving the president? No, man, I ain't seen that, but I sure will look that up.
But we gonna watch it, because the other movies you told us to watch, we did.
Yeah.
It was 2 movies I remember you saying we should watch. They Clone Tyrone, and then that other one that everybody was talking about. It had a lot of end time stuff in it when New York got destroyed. I can't think of that movie, but let me write that down, because you be putting us up on some good movies. What was the name?
That's Paradise, movie Paradise. It's a trailer.
Oh, it ain't out yet.
I don't think it's out yet.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, man, that's what I'm saying, man. It's crazy how, they putting stuff out, movies out, pertaining to.
Remember what I just told you like an hour ago? I was listening to some brews, and they said that when they make movies, it's not for our entertainment.
Right. See, that's what I'm saying. Right. Exactly. Right.
It's not for our entertainment. They
Right.
said that, I want to try to get it right. They make movies to clock us, to see where we are mentally, to see how much time they have left as far as rulership, how sleep we still are. And then they also related it to voting. The bishop said, your vote didn't matter the way you think it mattered. Your vote is for them to watch, almost like a census. They're trying to number us. They're trying to see where we're at, see where our mental. He said, when you come out that movie theater after they make these movies, they don't want to see how much you enjoyed it. They want to see if you woke. Are you angry? Are people on social media posting about these things to see? Okay, we did too much in that one. Let's tone it down a bit. You know, they starting to wake up. How much time? Because the nations know that there's a time. See, we just learning this stuff. We just learning about the fall and rises of empires.
Exactly,
they know.
right. They know.
The devil knows he was given a time. So they're trying to gauge it because no man know the day or the hour.
Mm-hmm.
So they're trying to gauge it to see how much time that they have left where we are, because they know, because the script they know the scriptures too.
They do.
When Jacob rises up, when this gospel is preached in the four corners, then the end shall come. So you absolutely right with these movies. I just heard the bishop say that today, about an hour or so ago.
Right, and you know, a lot of people, and a lot of our people believe that it's gonna be the end of the world, like, you know, everything gonna be done with. But no, we just dealing with the end of their rulership.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it's gonna boil down to.
It's probably why are people so afraid of Babylon being destroyed, because like you said, they are thinking it's the end of the earth, World War III, Armageddon.
Right.
But no, it's the end of their rulership, and the Most High has to burn all the wickedness down and then have them rebuild things from scratch, because it's so evil, the earth, there's no going back. If Babylon could have been healed, he would have healed it.
Would have healed it, exactly. And then, man, you know, World War III, it's gonna happen. It got to happen. You know, that's probably why the Most High put Trump in the office. Okay, Trump, he gonna push that button. He gonna throw some missiles over here. He gonna throw some over there. He gonna, you know what I'm saying? He gonna offer a couple of world leaders or whatever. Trump gonna get it done. So
And
you
y'all
know.
remember that clip with Oprah? You get a car, you get a bomb, you get a missile, you get a nuke, you get a nuke. Trump, he'll do it. He's so prideful.
He is though.
He's so smug and arrogant. I mean, personally, I find him entertaining, okay? I have learned to sit back and enjoy watching the Most High work and not think I'm in some kind of control of anything. We have to just sit back and not our will, but his will be done. So I enjoy listening to him talk. I enjoy seeing how puffed up he is and then seeing how the Most High gonna beat him to dust and powder.
Exactly right. But Arad said, yeah, Esdras, was that second Esdras 15 and 16 coming? Exactly right.
Yes.
I'm very familiar with that scripture, both of them chapters.
Yeah.
I'm very familiar with them, man. And it's like, you know, a lot of our people ain't never seen them scriptures before.
The Apocrypha. Oh, that ain't in the Bible. You coming with something different. You off, brother.
Hey, that reminds me of a story I got about some Jehovah's Witnesses down here. I talked to them about 2 times. They even came to the house or whatever, and I haven't heard back from them no more after that. I ran them off. I think I ran them off.
Hey, we ain't even been seeing them at the market where
No.
we met them at.
No.
Unless they posted them on another corner.
No, I ain't seen them. No, I sure ain't seen them. But yeah, it's you know.
But that's common with the Jehovah's Witnesses. After some time, they gone on. Because
Okay,
they know
what about?
they can't persuade you.
Okay, but what about when we was down here the first time?
Which
See,
Jehovah's
I wasn't
Witnesses you talking
the
about?
the ones that used to come around all the time. Daniel. No, it wasn't Daniel. What's his name? Daniel?
The big guy?
No, not him.
The ones before that.
Yeah,
They
the
all
ones
fell
that was
off
around the
eventually.
corner.
Remember, he started coming. Then
No, we moved. Yeah, that's when we moved.
Okay.
Yeah, but they was resentless. You know what I'm saying? That's because we was just really getting into the truth
Right.
that
You
time.
wasn't as hardcore.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But plus, they was trying to see if we was gonna link up with them. And
Mm-hmm.
once they realized we weren't gonna be persuaded, that's when it started to die down. Because remember, we was going to them for language lessons.
We was
They was
trying to
teaching us
learn the language here. Yeah.
So we was meeting with them every Sunday
Yeah.
for the language and stuff. And then it was like, you know, maybe after the lesson was over, they'd try to, you know, talk about the Bible, try to wheel us in. And when we stayed 10 toes down on it, it kind of was like, okay, because remember, one little young girl, she ended up walking out at the Bible study. She just bust up.
Okay, yeah, right. But let's
Okay,
get into.
okay, yeah, sorry about that, y'all. We got a little sidetracked. So what we got next? Oh, we got the
What's that?
Man, this is sad, y'all. Jake, y'all know oppression make a wise man mad. Our people out here, I don't want to, it's hard to say when you run into stuff like this. As far as all Israel ain't Israel, I'm just thinking of different things as to why our brothers and sisters are losing it out here like this. Y'all know we had the sister, it baffled me. You know how some stories kind of stick with you. You know, we had the sister who took her and her 2 kids and jumped into Niagara Falls. I forgot to do a follow-up and see if they got the bodies and got more background on that. But some, you know how some news articles just kind of stay with you. It's just kind of baffling and puzzles you. So this one kind of puzzled me. A couple days ago, this situation jumped off. Our brother, he snapped on his own people, look like. But let's go ahead and watch the clip of what happened at Tuskegee University, I want to say in Alabama.
We'll find out. Well, we'll be right back.
On the Belmont West side of Tuskegee campus, unknown description of any shooters.
Terrifying. At least one person is dead and 16 others hurt after a mass shooting at Tuskegee University in Alabama. Gunfire broke out at a homecoming celebration. Cell phone video shows students taking cover. Police arrested 25-year-old Jaquez Myrick. He's charged with possession of a machine gun in a deadly campus shooting. Meanwhile,
supposed to be a weekend of celebration. 100 years of homecomings at a university that has played a role in shaping American history. For all of Saturday, that's what it was. But less than 2 hours into early Sunday morning, that all changed.
I mean, it was something like I had never seen before, and I want to see anything else like that. And we had security on campus, all day, all week. So no indication that anything like this might happen.
While there has already been one arrest made so far, law enforcement says they expect more.
If you've seen some of the videos, it was shooting all over the place. So I think there will be multiple suspects. So we're going to deal with it and try to get every last one of them.
Tuskegee Mayor Lawrence Haygood Jr. emphasized there was a strong law enforcement presence throughout homecoming festivities. However, the shooting took place at an area law enforcement didn't know was crowded.
The unfortunate thing was this occurred in an area that no one knew about. It was unauthorized, so there would have been security there, I'm sure, had it been a planned event.
Tuskegee alumni and crisis communication expert Ivy K. Pendleton wants people to understand that the shooting is not a common occurrence and Tuskegee is safe.
This university is not a war zone, and if you look at the history of Tuskegee University, we haven't had any incidents like this.
The suspect in custody was found to have a pistol with a machine gun conversion device, also known as a Glock switch. While it is federally illegal, there is no state law in Alabama against them. That means only U.S. attorneys can prosecute the suspect, who is now federally charged with the possession of a machine gun.
Now this right here, I don't feel like, I want to believe this story. We're dealing with some deceitful people, and they always lying on the news and all that stuff. So ain't no telling, man. It could have been a shootout. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how that stuff is, but just probably because it's so-called black folk or whatever, then they want to, put our people on blast like, oh, this is mass shooting and all that stuff. So you gotta watch stuff like this, man. You know how these people is, man. They the goddamn devil that the Bible speak of.
I mean, that's an interesting angle. I didn't think about it like that. I took it organically for what it was, but it was definitely strange because our people not really known for just shooting up universities. It's more so, like you said, territory, gang beef, somebody disrespected me, etc. So maybe that's what it was, and Esau's just using that to make it seem like, see, black people do it too. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what they saying, man. It was a Glock switch. Shalom, Brother Huey.
Shalom.
Good to see you here. Let me see.
Yeah, they did say he had the Glock switch on there.
I ain't know them. I thought them things was illegal. I didn't know they was. Linzel said, or Draco. I didn't know them things was legal.
They said it's illegal federally, but the state got to decide, I guess, how to prosecute it because it ain't a state law against it.
Okay,
So we basically, we don't know if this was literally some rogue Jake by himself. But you know what, you're right, because the sheriff was standing there saying it should be more suspects.
That's you know what, that's what triggered me to be like, okay, it's more suspects. You know what I'm saying? This
Then how is
sound
this a
like
mass shooting?
exactly right.
Yeah.
Right. But Brother Huey was like, yeah, they everywhere. So they got them Glock switches. And I've been hearing a lot about these damn Glock switches.
In Detroit,
man.
I definitely did one. It was in Detroit, so.
Oh, he said people. Now you know what? I seen I don't know where I seen the video at, but people are 3D'ing them things.
What that mean?
That means a machine make them. A 3D machine.
Making a Glock switch?
Yeah. Making a whole damn goddamn gun. Yeah. It's
Wow,
you don't know what you just don't know the stuff that they got out here that they can do, you know what I'm saying? It's, man.
I don't want no parts of it.
I bet you don't.
I just thought this one was, you know, just because when Tuskegee University, when I heard that, I'm like, oh God, that's our people.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. Come on, man. We got to, you know what I'm saying, put our thinking cap on and realize who we dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know who we dealing with. I ain't got to tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? But
I think I got one more, but I forgot what this one is about.
I thought this was about.
Oh yeah, I remember this. Okay, this one is I don't know if you heard because we haven't talked about it, but the Venezuela gangs is back causing havoc again. They in Tennessee.
Now I heard about that. I forgot where it was, but I did hear something about that.
It's in Tennessee, in Nashville. They snatching people up. They human trafficking. They're terrorizing the area. So first it was Colorado. They took over apartments and was tripping. Now these Venezuelan gangs is in Tennessee wreaking havoc. Let's hear what the news reporter got to say.
Okay, let's do that.
Law enforcement warning that the violent Venezuelan gang Trinidad de Agua is now operating in every major city in the state. Tennessee Bureau of Investigation Director David Roush has been warning local leaders about the growing threat and joins us now. Sir, thanks so much for joining the program.
Thank you, Lawrence.
So what's the big issue as it relates to your law enforcement capabilities? Is the current federal detainers and all that preventing you from doing your job? Give us the scope.
No, I don't think it's any of that. I think what we have is, unfortunately, because of the porous border, this gang has exploited it, and they are actively working throughout our country. And we know, because of our investigations, they are actively working in Tennessee. They are in our 4 major cities, Nashville, Memphis, Knoxville, and Chattanooga. And they are running human trafficking operations right now. We first noticed them about 2 years ago during a trafficking operation in Middle Tennessee. And we thought after we had captured a few of them, we knew some of them had fled. We thought that they would move out of Tennessee, but they have moved back. And we are aware now, after some meetings this past month, we're aware that they are moving into different operations. They go from human trafficking to organized retail crime theft. And then they move into the drug trade, taking on the cartels in a very violent, bloody battles that they've had. And they also have zero respect for policing. They have attacked law enforcement officers throughout our nation.
So what do you charge them with? You see that these folks may be allegedly a part of Trinidad de Agua. If you haven't witnessed them committing a crime, got any evidence of a crime, right now, because of the current administration, you can't turn them over the ice to be deported. What do you do?
Yeah, so that's a challenge. We do, if we come upon them and they have a detainer on them, then we can take them into custody. Right. But other than that, then all we can do is monitor and assure that they aren't violating the law. But that is a challenge.
That's a game of cat and mouse, right?
Very much so. Very much so. We do that, unfortunately, too frequently. And with these very violent criminals, it's a dangerous game.
I'm hoping with the new administration, as a matter of fact, I know things are going to change. Sir, thank you so much for all that you do.
Thank you very much.
Man,
Bootlicking trustee.
I got to get on first on this one, man. But how, you know what I'm saying? They made these statements about these criminals and how dangerous they are, and you know what I'm saying? The havoc they causing and all that stuff. What about you, goddamn devil? What about how you know violent y'all is, and you know over centuries and centuries of years that y'all done plundered and ravished and raped and you know what I'm saying, did all this stuff. I know that I wasn't supposed to say that, but the hell with it, man. We ain't like that. They can take this goddamn thing down. I don't care. But I mean, man, it's just crazy how, you know, they talk about other people, but they never talk about themselves or what they did. They want to sweep that under the rug or say, "Oh, you racist" and all that stuff. They try to pull a race card on you and stuff like, damn. But I'm talking about this evil shit that you did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody, even your own people. Oh, why you got to bring that up? You racist. You like,
Now all of them ain't bad. That was a long time ago. No, I want to go in on a few things, starting with this bootlicking trustee, news reporter. Did you hear this fool at the end talking about something? I hope, as a matter of fact, I know with this next administration, things are going to change. Y'all see?
Right,
Y'all see how Donald Trump got these niggas gassed up, just like you were saying. These MAGA people ain't just the pink booties. It's our people too. But as far as the topic goes, Esau losing control.
Yeah.
Esau losing control of this country now. I don't know exactly who to blame for all these immigrants coming up in here doing what they do. I don't know. But what I do know is he said something about how even if you catch them, unless they got some certain something, ain't even nothing you can really do. That's what he was saying, cat and mouse. And I'm like, wait a minute. These people up here snatching people, y'all talking about human trafficking. We saw when they took over the apartment building in Colorado, they out here running them up the whole state of Tennessee. And Esau just on the news, we don't know what we gonna do.
They're gonna wait till Trump get in office and all hell gonna break loose. That's what's gonna happen. Trump talking about what? Sending like
millions.
Yeah, millions back.
10, 15 million.
It's like, man, goddamn, man. I can't even fathom 15 million people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That got to get kicked out of the country or whatever. That's a lot of motherfuckers.
It is. I want to see what they're going to do. I want to see if they're going to go willingly or is it going to be some problems. But my thing is...
You already know it's going to be some problems.
I know it's going to be some problems. And I'm here for it. I can't wait to see. But it was just a trip how he was just kind of like, you know, they're... what's the word I'm looking for? They stuck. They don't know what to do. They can't fix this problem, and they need the great white hope to come up in here and clean house and whatever. And I'm just like, man, America is really falling. The world, especially like people over here, they think America's so great, and if they could, they'd swim over there so they can come make some money. And it's like, y'all don't know the in-house secrets, the dirt, the stuff that's swept under the rug that go on in these countries. Some of these police departments, some of these states are out of control. They don't have no control over. They put up a facade because we all know the police numbers is down. All these police departments is hiring like crazy because they ain't got nobody who want to do this job no more. They have lost control of the country because the scriptures say the place is going down.
It's going down. They ain't got no more. Well, they ain't got that many people that's enlisting in the Army and the Navy, all that stuff.
Maybe some of the MAGA supporters will come and make some citizens arrests and get some of these Venezuelan gang members and put them in a chokehold and hold them, sit on them till the police
their
come.
ass tore up, man. I mean, I'm like this though. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, this ain't. America ain't y'all country no way. Y'all robbed and stole that, so how y'all gonna, you know, tell somebody they can't go somewhere and all that stuff,
right,
man? You
the
know?
pot calling the kettle black.
Exactly,
I feel
right.
you on that. I just find it to be funny, like, like I was saying earlier, the Most High is so poetic. When you hear certain things, you see certain stuff, all you can think about is the scriptures. Like, the Most High is doing what he said he was going to do, and it's a beautiful thing to sit back and see the fall of your enemies.
Right. But Linzel said our people are wise to do evil. You right, man. You hit that on the nose, man. They are so wise to do evil, man.
Yeah.
And then Araya said an article came out in USA Today about a monkeypox strain was found in the States. Wow.
I seen it on End Times headlines.
So y'all know they about to try to pull an okie doke.
They about to come with another jab.
Yeah, they about to try to. They about to try to make us fall for the banana in the tailpipe.
I mean, they got to pull out any tricks out they hat because the Most High said that this place is gonna go down. So they got to do what His will is. They are His vessel.
Right. I'm like Eddie Murphy. I'm not falling for the banana in the tailpipe.
Nah.
Don't do it, man.
Ain't no way they can.
And Linzel said, I believe the government is behind all that. They're behind everything. Everything that's evil, wicked, and wrong, they did it.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
They did it.
Hey, I'm with
Good
you on
point,
that.
though, Linzel.
This mug is in a free fall.
Exactly,
the whole
yeah.
country
It
just
is,
going
though.
down.
You know, it really
and you got
is.
the MAGA supporter, black and white. They like on your new little video game. You got they dive and try to save the country.
Die.
Hey, as
Man,
my
crazy.
husband would say, the country on life support, they got the jumper cables on.
Got the jump. They got that life support thing on them. Get the cables out, yo.
AED.
Let's get them right.
Clear.
Clear.
And Trump is their last hope. Some of the pink booty channels we watch, they talk about that. They talk about how, with Trump getting in office is going to save the country. How, they're going to lose their dominance and lose the country. In all seriousness, it's a panic. They need Trump in there, and they want him in there 4 years ago.
Hell yeah, you're right.
So they are very anxious for January to come for him to get up in office too. And side note, I did look up where's Kamala at, because y'all know she been in hiding.
Yeah.
But she came out a couple days ago, her with Biden. And they was, I forget where they was at, but she waved to the cameras and did her little phony baloney stuff. So, yeah, people want to, they want to see Trump, well, not all people. Some people want to see Trump get in there and clean house, basically drain the swamp.
Well, what's today's date? Today's date is the 16th. So we got about 64
About 60
months.
days.
Yeah, you might want to know. It's about 64 days or something like that.
To the inauguration.
Yeah, right.
I'll have your snack. I'll re-up on your
Yeah,
snacks.
I'm on some snacks. You know what I'm saying?
So we can sit back and watch.
It's gonna be a real, sight to see. It's like I said, it's gonna be a sight to see.
It is. Either way, whether he make it in there, he gonna get the pardon in them January 6th. People get them up out of here immediately.
Man.
It's gonna be something else. But at the end of the day, this is the Most High movie. So we're gonna sit back and enjoy it because he's the best film producer ever.
Ever, right? Exactly.
So I'm loving it.
Exactly right. Hey, but this has been a interesting live.
Always.
We appreciate y'all being here, stopping through, keeping the chat on fire. We always appreciate that. Again, we can't do this without y'all, but
we appreciate the support. This
exactly,
our time,
right.
y'all. We about to go and get up out of here.
Right, y'all keep them commandments. We'll be here next week, same time, Most High willing. With that being said, we're gonna say Shalom.
Shalom, Zion.
Y'all keep them commandments.